Hello? Oh, I made a mistake. I've made a huge mistake. Excuse me? Can you capture... Can we go to the disco, please? Hello? Sir? No. Disco, there we go. Disco? Okay. I'm ready. Did you remember to tweet out that you're live? It's true. Okay, hold on. Thank you for catching that. At least I'm now like consistently doing ultra low latency for my YouTube viewers, right? Okay. Hold on. I'm not really stinky, I'm more like fragrant, right? Hold on. What's your tea? It's a Chinese jasmine tea. I'm not usually like like a flavored tea guy, but on occasion I like a jasmine tea. It's pretty dang good. Did my physical therapy go well? They think that I might need like a steroid shot, which might not be, I don't know, I've never heard of like a steroid shot to like fix like, I don't know, joint pain, but like, what is your cologne or scent? I don't really wear cologne anymore. I need a replacement leg. I need to track down, like when I worked a white collar job, what my cologne was. I honestly don't remember. I think nowadays I smell like the shampoo that I got from Costco. It's really common getting a steroid injection to help with pain. Okay. Yeah, basically like I did a little bit of like mobility work, and it ached like a fair amount, and they were like, we could do that, but we might need to go to a doctor and get like a, yeah, I need a tweet. Hold on a second. I don't even remember this game. Hold on. I'm an alcoholic. I cry. I've decided to beg for money. I lost my gun. Please help. My gun. He's very sick. Help. My gun. He's very sick. Okay. Twitch.tv. And then my YouTube stream. There we go. Hey, Masquerade. Thank you very much for the raid. I'm playing more Disco Elysium today. Have you played it? It's pretty good. Please help. My gun. He's very sick. Okay. There. I tweeted. Are you happy? Yes, I have. This is the first time I've played it. It's pretty good. You guys better like retweet that. I'm just kidding. You don't have to retweet it. I don't care. I have like this really conflicted, I don't know. I understand. Twitter is important. But it makes, what the fuck? Why do I look like this? What? Why do I look like this? Okay. I forgot what I needed to do. I smell like corpse, right? It's all about the money, you know? I do know. At least is a steroid shot, quote unquote steroid. How do I? Ah, here we go. Okay. I should talk to this guy. You can check your journal for active quests.
The worker is in a deep slumber.
Oh, are we gonna yoink his meth?
It's a dock worker's ID, doubling as a shift card and a job permit. A young, able-bodied man stares back at you from the photo. Santiago S. John.
I don't think we're gonna steal his pills. You wouldn't steal a men's meth? You don't know me very well, Sushi. I would 120% steal. But it's a dock worker, right? I only steal from the rich, not the poor. Why would you steal from a working man, right? Who would steal from who would be dastardly enough to steal from a working man, right? Not me. Not me. Man, we trusted you. You should not be trusting me.
The theme on that pinball machine is a standard royalist theme.
A royalist.
From pinball cabinets to full flavor cigarettes.
Incredible. What are its hallmarks?
Clinging to a picture book version of the past century, waiting for the king to come back and cast out all the profiteers.
Whoa!
Basically,
What the
imagine
fuck?
a yellow plastic crown with a liquor brand emblazoned on it.
Excuse me? I'd rather know about the world today, thank you very much.
The contemporary period stands still. The fated carousel of progress that doomed the royalists is itself winding down.
Huh. Okay. I'm good. I was supposed to... Wasn't there like some kind of like soup that I was supposed to fuck around with? Hold on. Where's my quests? Here we go. Okay. There was like meth infused soup that I need to fuck around with, right? Fine, drink it. No. Call Alice back in a day, okay. End of the day debrief with Kim. Join him on the Whirling Rags balcony 22 when you're calling it a day, okay. Smoker on the balcony. Ah, okay. We got some stuff to do. Pay for the damages? I most certainly will not. Where's the meth? Right here. What's so special about the borscht that strikers are eating? The cook in the Whirling Rags is making it. You can find him in the kitchen. Look into it. Okay. Actually cooked. No. Don't talk to him. What do I want to do? I need to pass time. I need to shout. How do I split up with this dude? Can you, yes. Bro, can you... You seem to be following me.
Excuse me?
Oh, wait. Nothing, just nothing.
You have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide.
I'll let it go.
Passes. The lieutenant glances at the sports watch on his wrist.
Alright, I'm gonna level with you. I want to do something very specific and I need your help. I couldn't get into this game. Night Crown, really? Is it just, like too much talking? It's pretty much all text, right? All dialogue. But like, I think the writing is like top tier. But I do agree, it's like a talking game. I need to shower. Do you remember I was like shoving my fist down the throat of a corpse? I was testing their like throatage. I need to shower and I need to put on pants. How do I shower? Teach me how to shower. Teach me how to shower. Teach me how to shower. I'm not sure I'll like it, but maybe I'll give it a shot because of you. I like visual novels, so maybe it'll work. It's like really good. You never need pants in your room? Well, this dude won't let me shower. You don't? You forgot to shower? You must learn. Shut up! I went to the bathroom, but Then somebody in my chat was like, you can't shower when he's with you yet. I was like, yet? I said, don't worry about it. Just get rid of him and then you can shower, right? Help me. You have to take a shower after Kin goes to bed. Okay. Oh, so I let him join. Go to the balcony? Okay, understood. We're going to the balcony. All right, we're going to the balcony. The smell of the sea makes you dizzy. This is a balcony, right?
Yes? What do you want to know?
This game is beautiful, right? The art is like incredible. But I think I read somewhere that like the developers or somebody got screwed. That's a fucking shame. You hate to hear it. What happened? The lead guys got screwed over. The writers devs got the game stolen from under them. The devs got big capitalism because, oh my god. You hate to hear it. Okay, well, I'm on the balcony. I don't know what to do. It's a really complicated issue. Maybe I shouldn't have like bought it then at full price. Whoops. Jump? I can't jump. I attempted to jump. Brandon, can we see time in the game? Yeah, I'm covering it with my big fat round body. It's 22:24 right now. The people that worked on it deserve your support. It's true. Do they get our support? Honna, hello. Welcome. I'm at the, I don't know what to, just enter your room? Okay, we're entering my room. They want my thick arm body. Excuse me? Hello? Kim, you're not gonna believe this. I locked myself out of my own trashed room. Excuse me? Oh my fucking god.
The door is closed.
Knock.
There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on. Somewhere inside, a tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you.
FOMO! FOMO, have you paid for it? I haven't not paid for it. I haven't not attempted to pay for it. Well, I'm so alone. Why are you doing this? Don't do this to me. BD, don't abandon me and all this. Swallow the emotion. I'm so alone.
The door is indifferent to your loneliness. The world does not care.
Okay. Thanks. Thank you. Nothing again.
Still no answer.
Fine. All right. We're gonna have to pay this idiot.
Can I help you?
Oh, great. By the way, I'm going to sing karaoke here. I've seen something here at the Whirling. The thing I need to talk about.
Thing.
There's a mysterious blue steel door.
Oh, yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door.
What's behind it?
No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just the frit warehouse, probably.
Do I even have the money? I have $36 to my name.
Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk and dust.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
I think you'd like to know what's back there.
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage.
You manage multiple cafeterias?
So, I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that.
Union?
Yes, not the whole damn union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction.
He tosses his head in disdain. Huh.
They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types.
Dumb and
Think they're
unruly.
big shit.
Sounds like
But
my kind of
they're
people.
Good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info. We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even men on strike.
Okay.
You glance at the clock on the wall behind the manager. Huh.
What? Reserved? Why isn't anybody in the mess hall?
Good question.
They're probably getting drunk or protesting something somewhere. Or laying low after the, lynching.
Oh, why is
They
that?
probably fucking killed that guy or something, and that's why.
What? No, but we proved that he got shot. Right? Like, spoiler alert. I did a thing where, like, my fingies went up into his, like, squishy brain. My fingies, like, went up into his brain, and I found a bullet, right? So they probably didn't. Maybe they shot. But Zed, I understand that. Yeah, that's a possibility they might have. But then why would they arrange the body so that it looked like he got hanged, right? They were trying to, like, hide the fact that he got shot. So my gut instinct is that, like, it was probably like an accident or something to deflect. I don't know. Might send a message. Exactly. Well, perhaps they were wondering why you would hang a man after you shoot him. You're a big guy. For you. It could be a deflect. Yeah, we have no idea. It's a mystery, right? Yeah. The dude was wearing super expensive armor. Lot of loyalty for a stolen gun. Get out of here, Peter Baelish. All right.
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Thing-based questionnaire? What the fuck is that?
Absolutely out of the question.
Excuse me?
Absolutely in
Hell
the question.
yeah.
First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit.
Let's fucking
Your
go.
body is ready, sire.
Fuck. I don't want to pay this guy. Listen, money is just a social construct, man. And I need that money to buy a killer boombox, right? I don't want to fucking pay this guy. I don't want to pay him. You can't make me pay him. I'll be a homeless. I don't care. Goodbye. This feels right. You belong here. Let's fucking go. Excuse me? How do I do karaoke? Hello? How do I do karaoke?
Can I help you?
Goodbye. How do I do karaoke? You need to find a real sad song? Fuck! Ugh. Fine, I'll pay my fucking bills.
Can I help you?
So fucking cringe.
Yes. Have you got it?
Oh no. Do I have to offer him my supple body?
Does that arrangement include you paying me what we already agreed you owe me?
I will come back to pay you tomorrow. I'm an honest cop. It's cold out. I'll freeze to death because I'm losing this stupid money game. Come on, man. After everything I've been through, Kim is about to say something. Let him.
I understand your predicament as the manager. However, I feel I must remind you that we are here to conduct an important investigation that also affects your business.
Forgive me for saying this, but your colleague seems more committed to drinking and...
And what? And what, Gart? Gart the fart?
I mean no offense. It's really nothing personal. I just have to protect the interests of this establishment.
What? What? Hold on, I still have my key.
Good luck trying to use it.
Excuse me?
Draconian measures.
Excuse me?
All the locks have an electronic component. They have to be unlocked down here with a master key before your guest key will open the lock.
Oh, I hate it. That was 4 out of 10. I hate it. I'll find a way. I'll break the door down.
Oh, wonderful. Try to do that. I'll have to call you an ambulance.
This conversation isn't going anywhere,
Not
is it?
until you bring me the money.
Okay, I might have something in my motor carriage we can use when you're done here.
Excuse me?
Oh, Lieutenant, we're done here.
Goodbye.
Yes?
Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Don't let Kim pay for you. Don't be a bad... What do you want me to do? Would I actually die? Would I actually die? That's the question.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
I have something here we could sell. Look in the back, in the suspect transport enclosure.
Suspect transport?
Transport enclosure. Regular people just call it the cage.
Look at it.
The cage at the back of the motor carriage looks rather uncomfortable. 4 shiny hubcaps are stacked against the seat. Their silver edges sparkle in the dark.
I confiscated this for a little while back. We can take them to the pawn shop down by the Martinez Canal.
If this was me, I would be like, you prawn shop? And it's like, no. Pawn shop. Prawn shop? Pawn shop. Prawns? Pawn. Prawn? Come on. It's totally a hairy reaction. What are you talking about? Alright, hold on. What do you mean confiscated by them?
A couple of weeks ago, I stopped a young man for going slower than the speed of traffic. Turns out he was some coalition
Official's son.
and high.
Oh, he was high as fuck. I get it. I would have confiscated him too. They're mesmerizing. So you took his spinners?
I took them and arrested him for driving under the influence.
I get it. They're mesmerizing.
That they are. I was going to take them into evidence, but they weren't necessary for conviction. He never asked for them back.
Did you want to put them on your machine?
No, that would be silly. I don't know why I kept them. It doesn't matter. I couldn't put them on this MC anyway. A cop with spinners. That would be outrageous.
Yeah, outrageously cool.
He flashes a smile, barely visible in the dark.
Can I come back? I want to see if there's another way. I don't want to take money from this dude.
The spinners shine so bright they reflect on the lieutenant's glasses. He doesn't say anything either.
If I like reject it, can I come back and get them? How much money do we owe? Like $70, something like that. You can get so many bitches with those spinners. You can always come back? Okay.
All right. Let's not take them now. Then
Yes,
come back once we
exactly.
realize we have to.
Yes.
Have this conversation.
Sounds likely.
All right, let's go back. Okay, let's rob the lady on the boat. Plan B. I'm gonna pretend that I've got. Let's rob the lady on the boat. Oh,
Whoa. What have we here?
a bridge?
A bridge with loose nails and rot-infested wood that creaks in the wind. A construction code violation if there ever was one.
Whatever, let death come. I'm a Revacholian badass. Okay, it looks like we've got a construction code violation here.
Sure. They never cleaned up the war damage. The rest of Revachol looks better, though.
Robber with what? The gun and badge that you don't have? Listen, Lunar Hawk, buddy. The gun in your heart matters more than the gun in your hand. That's all I'll say about that.
The bridge is fine enough. Locals use it all the time, after all. It's nothing to worry about.
Do we still not have a badge? Am I still a cop? I don't know. I don't know. Well, the gun in your pants is for pleasure, not for business, all right? Or I mean, it might be for business if that's. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with the gun in your pants is for business, all right? Okay? All right? It's just not for me yet, until like I absolutely have to. Give me money.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Give me money. By the way, I've talked to Everard Clare.
You have? And how did you like Mr. Clare?
He's an asshole. I think he was an asshole. I didn't.
Oh, come on now. He has his uses. How else would he have stayed
I
in
don't
power
like
all
you
these
either.
years? Or wait, actually, corruption. That's how he's done it. Fantastic, Verm-like corruption, reaching into the bowels of the earth.
The position of my unusual colleague does not reflect official policy. I hope you understand. The RCM does not pick sides.
He hates us!
Of course. And I don't expect you to share anything he told you with me. I'm not a corrupt Verm myself. However, if you felt like discussing something,
Give me money.
how could I stop you? Are we not human? Are we not curious to hear another person's take? It's only natural. We would only be gossiping.
Intellectually speaking, it would be quite interesting to hear what she has to say.
Mr. Everard is helping me find my gun. If I told her that, stop telling everyone that you lost your gun. What are you doing? Why would you fucking do that? Do it? Say it now. Am I a moron? Wait, does she already know? Mr. Everard doesn't buy that gun in your heart bullshit. Fuck. Alright.
Oh. That's so helpful of him.
The lieutenant looks at you and even swear. His jaws is trembling.
I'm sorry, Kim. I'm sorry.
He's able to contain the anger and surprise.
Unconventional police officers sometimes use their guns. They then go around and tell people to gauge their reactions. So
Incredible. Simply incredible. And how is it going? Has this detecting produced a gun?
Mr. Everett says it's almost ready to be found soon. I'm not doing 3. I'm not a moron. Take 3. I'm not a moron. I'm not a moron. Please? Why do I have to do 3? What do I? All right, fine. I'm an orc of the people. I do 3.
Yes. As you said.
She's gonna think I'm a moron.
please don't get him in a loop. If he gets in a loop, it will last forever. Ask him to say something else, please.
That's wrong. You don't get into loops.
You loop it, you swoop it, and then you tighten it, right? I know how to tie my shoelaces.
Maybe you've gotten into one tiny
Tiny loop! Brother, when will the loops be ready? Brother, when will the loops be ready?
Of course. Thank you for the advice. I'm glad you are here to assist. Your other dealings with Everard are still of considerable interest to me.
The lieutenant will be more lenient toward sharing those, hopefully.
I have to do it again! I have to do it again! What are you making me do? Why do I have to do it again? I don't want to. You can't make me. You can't make me. I'm the streamer and I get to like 3 repetitions.
Oh,
The lieutenant, he's able to.
Unconventional, but
incredible.
It's almost ready to be
Simply
found.
incredible. And how is it going?
You guys
Has
are
this
making my reputation go
detecting
down.
produced a gun?
I'm never listening to you guys ever again. You guys did this on purpose to make my freaking reputation go down. Shut up! I'm not doing 3. I hate you. Everybody is banned. I'm no longer looking at chat.
Did he now? Well, then it should be any day now. Unless, of course, he's lying to you. Anyway, was there anything else you've heard?
Perhaps he is.
Of course, Detective.
Okay.
Until then, is there anything I can help you with?
Bro, I need volition. How close am I to leveling? How close am I to leveling? Where the fuck is volition? No! I'm maxed! No! No, you motherfucker. I'm maxed. I didn't want to do it, but I have to become a gigolo to earn my keep. I have some more questions about
More
reality.
lessons in basic reality? My favorite part of the day. Go ahead, ask me anything.
What is reach for something fundamental? I don't know. What is
What is all of this? The scent, the sound, the air.
What world? The only one, I suppose.
okay?
The world of matter. And its pale antipode.
Okay.
The camera of her mind glides over the surface of the water.
What do you see with your rich eyes?
Great bodies of water. Forest-covered surfaces.
Okay.
Clusters of light where the cities lie.
Okay.
You've seen the montage. We all have. This world is enough.
Huh.
There is a term of endearment they coined for it in the DeLorean century, when humanity was high on this world, discovering more and more of it, these archipelagos included.
What is it?
Elysium.
Okay. The one with all the evil apes? The one with all the evil apes?
Not in this case,
Oh.
no. That sounds more like something the Mesk petrofascists might say.
The Confederate Republic of Mesk, the world's largest state by territory, has fallen into an especially nihilistic strain of nationalism lately.
Okay.
It isn't enough to call us animals. Even animals aren't animals.
What?
They're like you and I suppose. Living organisms don't identify with abstractions. Elysium is for particular beings.
This world does not deserve a term of endearment.
There are those who would call it hell.
What is hell?
A term of hatred that originates, like many such things, with the Mesk petrofascists.
I feel like I don't have the whole picture.
Oh, you want a picture of the world? There is no complete set yet, dear. They're having some trouble reaching orbit.
How come?
Great things are difficult to achieve. For now, we're viewing the world from the inside, sideways.
It's too easy. It's a ball. It's an orb.
That's looking less and less likely, Detective. You wouldn't know it from the tabloids, but the ORG nations have been launching weather balloons into the lower ionosphere since the 30s.
Go on.
ORG, Occident Revolgrad.
Okay.
There's a steadily increasing trickle of images. Between the big three, they're piecing together a dark grey corona.
What the fuck are you talking
Yes. Pale covers 72% of the surface. There are grey flares and prominences, even arcs above entire isolas. The images are blurry, but if there was a sphere in there, it certainly looks like it fractured a long time ago.
What the living fuck are you talking about? What?
A cold fear seeps into you.
What the hell are you telling me?
You seem to be spooked. Please don't be. They say there is a rarefied envelope of matter surrounding the darkened disk of our planet. That is, if we are still living on a planet. Or, to speak more plainly, imagine vast swathes of land disrupted by nothingness. I am sorry, dear. It must sound quite terrifying through the acute encephalopathy. Even scientific positivism isn't entirely convinced about what we're dealing with here.
What the fuck? Or what are you...
But this is one of the greatest questions of our time. Maybe when they get the complete set together, it will jolt us out of our rut, bring us together, however naive it may sound.
Okay, then everything will be okay?
I don't know about things of that scale. My expertise lies in nations and trade routes, one or several layers below everything. But yes, we'll be fine. Don't worry.
Thanks. Okay.
You may have misimagined it. I don't have the power to convey to you the effect and geometry of the images that depict our world from below low orbit.
What the fuck?
It's like the crowning of the world. It's insane. Very disco. You'd love it.
Well, if he says disco. It's all about branding, baby. Branding. So she was like, some asshole shattered the world and now we're living on a flat earth. And if you try to go beyond it, like it just turns into like a gray, unobservable mess, right? Mess. And I'm like, I'm scared. We're all gonna die. But if it's like shit's disco, baby, it's disco. It's like, all right, groovy, groovy. I could deal with that. He's all about branding. Well, if he's
See, everyone finds something worth holding on to in this world, however wasted its opportunities.
The cold seeps into you. The air is heavy with 80% humidity.
80% humidity. Go on.
Suddenly, you're conscious of yourself standing there on whatever this all is. Your arms hang down by your sides. The lieutenant observes you both silently. He adjusts his glasses.
Do we go for it? It's a white check, right? White check for the first try doesn't really seem to cost you anything. But if you try to like do it over and over again, like you do lose HP and shit.
It remains a mystery what you mean by this something close.
Okay.
This isn't about you. It's about reality.
You said pale. What is pale?
The Pale is not, technically speaking, part of reality.
Yes. Also, I think we've had enough excitement for today. We do have a case to attend to.
Okay.
Of course, Lieutenant. Let's try something else.
I don't want to. I don't know what the pale is. Okay.
The
Then.
lieutenant glances at you from the corner of his eye. You could sneak back later when the lieutenant is not here, unless you can convince him to step aside.
That's all for now.
Glad to have been of assistance. The little that I know. Anything else?
Yar, yar, yes. One little thing. Have you got any change? Huh? Huh? All right. Later. I need to find money. I need to find money. There might be a way to get money. I desperately need money. I need to find this idiot's ball too. I threw his ball into the ocean. If you're looking for more to do, there's a dumpster. Okay, I'll check it out. The ball at your screen bottom right. I'm getting bamboozled. Let's check the dumpster. Let's check the dumpster. I see no dumpster. Oh, here. What is this?
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, "Whirling in rags."
Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash container.
Well, it is a container. Maybe you're prioritizing it.
How do I get the lock open?
We could try using a pry bar. The one you took from my motor carriage,
Or
or
Lieutenant?
we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
I see.
He might also have information. This is better than the pry bar idea.
You know what? Let's go. All right. I need music. I need music.
Can I help you?
Is that trash container out back yours?
Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too.
Hey, I may be a hobo
They don't pay
and a
for the
drunk,
garbage company.
but I'm definitely not your neighbor. But they're trash there and they don't pay the garbage company. All right.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
Yo, I am not a murder hobo, okay?
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
What is
Prod
this
at
feeling?
him and find out.
What if I told you I am a hobo? Or soon to be one, rummaging through all that trash? Will you keep me out as well? We need those keys. Hold on. I mean, we have to, right? Come on.
Yes.
Good call. So would I. Teach a man to fish. But I need those leftovers to survive.
Sir, I'm sorry the RCM is having financial trouble, but it's not this establishment's problem.
We need those keys.
What do you need them for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
I'm looking this idiot like right in the eye. It's like, you fool. You absolute ignoramus. You've been finessed by my partner here. I'm going to eat the ever-loving shit out of your garbage. Just a crumb of trash. Goodbye. We make a good team, you and I. You gain access to the trash bin and I eat whatever's inside of it. We're a dynamic duo. I'm the trash man. Oh, hold on.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags.
Wait a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Could you imagine the level of bullshit if we crack this bitch open? Let's do it.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid
Oh,
has
fuck.
a padlock that says, whirling in rags.
I mean, we're still not wearing pants. We never wear pants. Save first. Do it for the poor. This is like the perfect crime. Think about it. We break the lock open with our lock cutter, right? And then we return the key, and he will never in a million years think that we broke the lock. He'll think that somebody else, after we opened it and checked it. This is like actually like a gigabrain move, right? Am I correct? It's the perfect crime. Like, he'll never catch us. I'm saving and doing it. Leave. Why would we do that if we had the keys? Only an insane person would do that. Only someone who's just absolutely insane would do that. I think he would guess that you did it.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags.
Boom.
Force time isn't happening. You've jammed the pry bar under the lid, but it just isn't bending.
What kind of metal is this fucking shit? Hang from the pry bar with all your... That's it. I can't pry it open. This is fucking shit.
The quality of metal is not the problem. From what I see, it's sturdy enough.
Alright, I'll back off. I'll back off. Reload and pry again! You can heal by clicking the health above your portrait. Yeah! But I'd rather just perish, right? Okay, fine. Fine.
There's a creaking sound as the pry bar slips under the lid. You hang from it like a moron, huffing and puffing. Clearly the technique is wrong. but nothing else comes to mind.
Why is my man calling me a moron? I'm taking emotional damage now. I need more tea. I'll be right back. I'm taking emotion. Why are you calling me a moron, man? It's not cool. Okay, the tea is cooking. He leaves us! No, I'm back. That's it. I can't pry it
The thing
open.
is, we don't have to. We have the key, remember? The manager gave you the key.
Of course, Kim. Of course, the key. Of course. He was just watching us do that the entire time. No, you don't get to dye the tuft a different color.
No, he don't. He fucking lost it. The apes lost the key too.
Unreal. We should find his gun and kill someone with it.
Okay. Okay, this kid's okay. He's alright.
With a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
Why Inland Empire?
Maybe you shouldn't. Of course you should. This is your time to shine, Hobocop. Dive into that dumpster for extra content.
Ooh, what's this?
Just the feeling. A warning from some part of you.
We open the lid.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Oh, organic waste.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Search the food waste. Dig in Hobocop style for extra content. Smells like home.
Wow, an Armistice caliber 50 knock cannon. Half wrapped in paper tissues. So shiny.
What's a knock cannon?
It's a giant rifle, and it's very expensive. Not as expensive as that fat string of pearls snaking around the rotten banana peels. however.
What? What?
And is that Cordon Electric's preamp with Electra F2 tubes? It is. That catches quite a price. We're talking 12,000, easy. Unless you're into hi-fi yourself.
I am into hi-fi.
That's too bad, because none of those things are actually in there. There's just food waste and crisp wrappings.
I knew it. That's a cruel jest. There must be something.
All you see is a broken mug with a racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron.
Take the mug! An antique?
Only in its social sensibility.
Take the mug. Take the racist mug.
Mm-hmm.
Search the food waste.
It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels, mostly. Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey...
Whoa! You gonna throw away that chicken bone? Wrap that up, take it at home, put it in a pot with some water, some potatoes? Baby? You got a stew going! Good stuff in here. The trash stew? There's some good soup stock material in here, yeah. Alright, I'm making some tea.
What's this?
Oh, whoa, what's this? What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something.
Ooh, shiny. Pick it out.
Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
Officer, is that your
What?
paperwork?
No, it can't be.
Yes, it is. Look. This plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form.
What the fuck?
If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
It must have been cramping my style. It's a foreboding quality to it. Maybe I needed to lose it for the great bloodletting to begin. I think I didn't want to be a cop anymore, so I threw it away. Someone's whirling through it in the trash. I don't know. I'm boring. I thought it must have been cramping my style.
Officer, this is an official piece of paperwork. It probably contains notes on numerous ongoing investigations, and could even list undercover operatives, informants. I suggest integrating it into your style, for all our sakes.
Noted.
Easier said than done. How could this pathetic cabbage of copy paper and plastic ever become très disco?
Exactly. I don't know, man. Sounds like an order. I don't take those. Alright. I'm not going to say yes. I'm not going to insult best boy Kim Kitsuragi. We'll just say nothing and take it, okay?
It will also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Anyway, where were we?
Some items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable. Go to your inventory and select the Interact tab to read your paperwork.
Pick at the rags.
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers.
Alright. Trash container. You're new to the streaming game, so you get like a pass, right? But if you say that word, the idiots in chat will just start spamming like a video game meme at you. So you should just not say that whenever you just don't say that word. Grab them.
As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
Okay.
Are these the victim's clothes? The smell is not nearly as bad as the cadaver. These clothes could not have been in contact with the deceased for more than 2 days after his death.
Go on.
Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. Drop them in here, officer. Yes, I think the clothes were taken off to get to that armor he wore, then discarded. They must have stripped him of it fast too, the scavengers, in a matter of days. Guitar marked blue jeans. Pocket empty, or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too, a white belt. The loops appear stretched, but the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Okay.
Something slimy catches your eye.
Reach for it.
A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
Bag the shirt.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
Oh, I had not even yet begun to dumpster dive.
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. Just garbage.
I get it. We're gonna lead Kim away and then we're gonna get the good stuff after he leaves. Understood.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
Okay.
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container.
Look under the boxes of carton.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. You've done this before. The movements are recorded in your elbows, the methodology in your fingers. You're used to this.
You still what? Dumpster diving?
No, searching for evidence in the trash.
I mean, they're kind of the same thing, right?
Good practice for dumpster diving.
Exactly. Dive further.
A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below. And turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
Turbo noodles! Turbo noodles! Turbo noodles! Close the lid.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
Turbo noodles.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
I need money. All right.
Can I help you?
Here's your trash container key.
Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for.
I found the victim's clothes.
How strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Who else has keys? Could someone on your staff have put them there?
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene.
Who else has keys to the trash container? Gart, if that's your real name.
The trash collection service? CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threats that solves itself down the road.
On Clinton Street, near the Boogie Street Diamond, a small truck rattles down an alleyway. It stops by a rusted trash container. Two men, their faces rough and swollen, jump out. They look at the container, despondently. CSM is written on their backs.
Okay.
Thank you anyway.
Maybe you don't remember putting them there. Maybe you were sleepwalking on a fugue
I
state.
think fugue states are more your forte, officer.
Let's talk about something else.
Yes?
Another
Another
thing?
thing. Great. I love those. Yes?
All right, we're good. Okay, I think it's time for me to talk to Kim on the roof. Shiver seems rad. It's true, but you shouldn't say it. Can I talk to you?
Yes?
How do I do the thing? I don't wanna do that. We can't negotiate. We can't ask the station. End of day debrief. Whirling Rag's balcony? Is this not a balcony? Gotta get into your room. You gotta pay for your room first. Gart sounds like a very annoyed Squidward. Fuck. Can I just break it down? Oh my god. Okay. Let's figure it out. Shall we? I need money. I need money. What can I pawn? What can I pawn? How's it going? It's going okay. It's going.
Greetings on this fine night. What brings you here?
It's cool that you're still open. Big city vibes.
The pawn shop is always open.
Are you high?
Nope, still no clue. You obviously haven't been doing enough drugs lately.
I have something else to sell.
Sure, let me have a look.
I'd like to sell. Show him the photo.
Oh, no. I don't like those kinds of objects. No sale.
He barely even looks at it. You know what the tattoos mean?
Aphotic paths, counter-radiance networks, anti-magnetism. It's darkness. That's all I know. Sell me something lighter.
Would you like this
You
racist
have
mug?
absolutely no idea what aphotic paths are, but the tattoos on the man are not that.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Where's my racist mug? I'd like to sell my clothing.
I'm not purchasing any more clothing at the moment.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Another time, perhaps.
Oh, you haven't seen my racist mug? Hold on. Nice. This broken-eared mug? Oh! That's super racist. Okay, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. You got my ledger? Where's my fucking ledger? Damaged ledger. Interact.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
I think I got it. Urinal?
There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard. It's a metaphor for you.
Inspect the toilet paper.
It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want.
Maybe it's kitchen tissue.
If you want it to be kitchen tissue, it can be kitchen tissue.
Okay.
It's not though. It's toilet paper.
Let's take it off.
Still wet, the toilet paper. I mean kitchen tissue, sorry, peels off the plastic easily.
Okay.
All you have to do is shake it off your finger, and voila, the ledger now looks marginally better.
Okay, okay. Genuine advice, please save before going through the ledger. Fine. We saved. Someone said that I could disapprove of the mug if I look at it. Is that true? Am I being led into like a bamboozle situation?
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here? Not much.
All right. Let's look at all that content.
Oh boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
It's an example of prejudice. I'm gonna push this into the faces of every merchant I find and tell them this is your inane ideology. This mug will be useful. By denouncing it, I can earn political capital to mask my badass hustle. I'll go with number one.
But it was in the trash. Why not just call it out when you see it? Or do some volunteering work? Just finish your case, detective.
Done. 3 is the only disco choice. What the fuck is this? Intellectual organ of Martinez communism offers a radical Mazovian perspective on a range of contemporary issues. Stylized portrait of the late King Faisal with a pair of white antlers growing out of his head. Ah. Oh, you have to read it. Okay, I saved. Books are a waste of time. All right.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board, with the permeables drawer inside.
First off,
It's barely held together by a clip, then made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
First off, we give it a little sniffer.
The acidic stench of rotting food is rubbed off on the cellulose. It now forms the base of the experience. This base surrounded by a faint air of spoiled meat, the stuff of death itself, and then sprinkled liberally with the citrus zest of toilet cleaner. You know, like the bits they put into public piss bowls, probably called Fermi Discrete, or Axel, or something. At some point in its journey, the ledger has seen the inside of a public toilet.
Yes, and? Shut up, Nose. I don't need your help. I don't need anyone. Which toilet would that be?
Remember when I said the smell of the upstairs bathroom was so rank, they should have sent a poet to describe it?
Not really. Is it sprinkled liberally with the citrus zest of the toilet line this poet might have used? Not really.
Maybe you should pay more attention then? Anyway, what your nose is trying to tell you is the ledger was dropped into a toilet in the whirling in rags by you. The toilet cleaner in your room smells exactly the same.
I see. I understand. Look at the clip.
An aluminium block runs the width of the board,
Okay.
biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip.
Run my finger across the aluminium and then go ahead and give that finger a lick and see what it tastes like.
The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before. Looks like an official mark, made to be low visibility outside the right circumstances.
Hey, Lieutenant, what is this?
What? That thing. It's a halogen watermark. We use it for adding information to RCM property.
What kind of information?
It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information varies by date of issue.
Okay.
Maybe yours will have how many cases you've solved.
How can I read it?
Any capable light with the right wavelength will do.
Like.
All RCM vehicles have had lights designed to reveal halogen watermarks. Mine too.
Ooh. Okay.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand, it's a sorry sight.
Look at the clipboard.
It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat
Yes!
someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back, you see the embossed letters, RCM.
Shake the ledger. Give it a shake.
Something rattles inside, ever so lightly. Is there a hidden compartment?
I dare say there is.
And something small inside. Light, made of paper or cardboard, or dried flowers perhaps.
My badge! My badge!
Permeables. It's not hidden per se. The compartment is made for permeable materials that would get damaged if something happened to it.
You idiot! My gun is not in my clipboard. Is this clipboard like this size? What? My gun is not in my...
The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center.
How would I open it?
With your hands, U4-sized pages hang from the clip screwed to the top of the board.
Open.
Is not what you end up doing. You squeeze the plastic to slide it open, but nothing happens. Then you bend it some, then crack it. The goddamn thing is stuck. The ledger quivers in your hand. As it shakes, the pages rustle. This pathetic mess suddenly afraid of you for some reason.
Why is this game a perfect reflection of my actual life? I play games to escape my life. Why are you dragging me back into my... Browse the white papers.
They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered with
No save
faint red
scumming.
lines forming short paragraphs.
No save scumming.
Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible. Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you. It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average.
Okay.
What do you mean? Is that all?
That's it? Is 2 cases a week a good caseload, Lieutenant? A naming convention? I have to open an official cases room. 2 cases?
Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it,
Huh.
lest you start making mistakes.
2 cases a week appears to have been my load, Lieutenant. Don't talk about your load to someone that you just met. That comes later. You have to work your way. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I feel comfortable with number 1 here. Nod and return. Oh, what the hell, right?
2. That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes, by the way. That was presumptuous of me.
Brisk. I burned out all right.
It's okay. We all do, sooner or later.
Okay.
Like a fan of gills, the checkered papers dry in your hand. The handwriting is extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
Naming convention?
Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system.
Okay.
Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name.
A name?
A title, one might say even. One that draws inspiration from snoop fiction and vespertine cop show staples.
You don't talk about loads with Lando? But I know Lando very well. But the first time I talked to him, we weren't talking about loads right off the bat, right? It was like day 15 or 16. When you you're talking about, I don't know, the commute. And it's just like, oh man, this load has really been bothering me. I don't know. The title? They're written in capital letters?
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet,
The unsolvable case!
Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location.
Okay.
And the murder at the Ukar parlor.
Okay.
Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout.
Oh, he's murder police.
It's
Okay.
going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
Kim, my cases appear to employ some kind of naming convention.
You mean the alphanumeric? Officer, precinct, time of arrival at the scene?
That's the one! No, I mean a non-numeric one with titles.
Oh, you mean the titular? Yes, well, so do I. In our defense, almost everyone in the RCM does.
Why?
It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves.
Again with that word, you shouldn't say that. I seem to have named a case the Square Bullet Hole Murders.
Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one the man with the hole in his head. That was a real person. His death was real. Still, I named it that, to amuse myself.
Interesting. Understood. Why do you have a Pokeball on your chest? I just realized that. Are you playing Pokemon Go on the job? I'm not judging you one way or another. Anyway.
I pray his loved ones never find out.
That's his badge. Kim's a Pokemon trainer. That's not a Pokemon ball. Are you blind? That's the pokiest ball I've ever seen. Why don't you have a Pokeball on your chest? Because I'm not like a Pokemon Andy. I'm a Digimon Chad. That's all I'll say about that. What happened to him?
Rail spiked through the head.
Oh,
He died.
wow.
It was a workplace accident.
That's it?
The notebook is annual. It says 51 on what remains of its cover. A molten strap of cardboard. Everything prior to this must have belonged to a previous volume. In short, there was more.
Do I have to open an official case? Is there room?
There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish. Once all the tasks are accomplished, the case is complete.
Commit to paper. Using the pen Lena gave you.
The tasks you've completed flow out of the kind green ape pen in a brash freehand similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple. A language developed for mental rigor and simplicity.
Okay.
Inspect the victim's body.
Mm-hmm.
Get the body down.
Mm-hmm.
Interview the cafeteria manager.
Mm-hmm.
It's not exactly poetry, but poetry would be out of place.
I can't believe how perfect that pen is for Rendon. Some people find this incredibly disgusting. Do you like chew your pen? Do you chew your pen? I have a pen only for chewing that I never show anybody. I do not chew the pens that I actually write with. I have a chewing pen. And I only chew the pens that I use up. I just disassemble them sometimes. I love disassembling pens as well. Describe this optimal chew pen. All right, Siza, if I manage to finish a pen and not lose it, then that becomes my chewing pen. It's been a while. He's on that beaver grind set, exactly. I chew on my wrist like a totally normal person. What if broken charging cables? How do you know that? Who told you that? I'm gonna move on.
A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you. You're a swashbuckler with that pen, Harry, and it feels good. Feels like completion.
Hell yeah.
Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the citizens' militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
Lieutenant, have you by any chance named our case?
No, actually. Any ideas?
Ooh. The Hanged Man? The furries are at home in the mirror. The setting sun, shit on a stick. The furries are at home in the mirror. No. We're gonna name it the furries.
Furies. Yes, well, I don't know. I have to be honest. I'm not experiencing the internal strife that it refers to. And also, could you make it less poetic somehow? Just a normal case name, you know? Think, what would that be? A good normal name.
A good normal name.
Yes. You know what that normal name is. But it's so plain. Anything else, please.
I don't have another name. We're going with the furries or like... It's the furries or nothing. Just uninstall. All right, the Hangman. Fine.
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case now. I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
Ooh, skill point. Okay, close the case.
You
file.
don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now.
Browse the yellow papers.
In the back, you see thin, translucent copy of paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes, like marching armies. These look like official forms, waiting to be filled out.
Raffle Minoka, same shit. I'm absolutely gonna get interfacing and then try to open it. All right, I'm gonna love with you. If my badge is not in this thing, I'm going to fucking lose it. Okay? If I waste a skill point and my badge, that's not my badge, I'm gonna. is over.
Then rip them from the binder and hand them out, according to type of form.
What type of form?
3. The topmost are misconduct fines. The middle ones are station calls. And the bottommost are
He'll fucking
field
die.
autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of. You don't have to be an intellectual giant to do police work.
Misconduct fine.
A monetary penalization ranging from 20 to 250 real. Severe cases allow for 1,000 real, but that requires special paperwork.
Okay, we're gonna
The details of issuing these fines are spread out over the rest of the fields.
We're gonna find Gart. We're gonna find him 250 real, and should he comp us the should he comp us the lodging fee? Perhaps we can tear up this misconduct fine.
But they appear pleasantly vague.
Enough of these.
The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear. Being sandwiched between the board and the rest of the paperwork must have spared the fragile copier paper.
Okay. Where the fuck is interfacing? Oh my fucking god. Yo, Cecil, I'm back. Thank you for the warm welcome. Yeah, I'm streaming Disco Elysium, which is a game about being a drunk, horny, homeless man, which is like basically my real life. I'm kind of a natural at this game. I'm gonna level with you. Let's go ahead and level up this bad boy. Okay. Wait, what? Accept changes in clothes. If I fucking fail this shit, consider saving again. We do not save scum in this house, okay? We do not save scum. There's no way you'll fail it again. Wait, what? How come I can't? Excuse me? How do I not?
It's the ledger you
There we
found
go.
in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board, with the permeables drawer inside. It's barely held together by a clip. Just relax.
Oh, thank God!
The two sides of the board are slightly misaligned, like a drawer that's come off the slides. All you need to do is bend the plastic on your knee, slowly. The slides snap back into place. It should be possible to just,
Slide it open.
Without resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other. The compartment is now open.
What's
2
inside?
ticket stubs and a handmade
I
postcard.
want a freaking... It hurts as much as I wasted.
The words just crossed your mind somehow.
Blink.
You see 2 ticket stubs and a handmade card.
Pick up the ticket stubs.
2 octopuses are smiling, reaching their tentacles toward each other in the colored pencil drawings. The tickets permit access to the zoo in Revershall East. The aquarium costs extra. They let you go there too. You should go and kill yourself
Pick up the card.
Thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard. Sounds like leaves rustling when you pick it up. You see violet flowers, floral patterns, patches of glue.
Smell it. Give it a sniffer.
It smells of chewing gum, apricot flavored.
Okay.
A touch of cinnamon, the end of summer. You think the label says tutti frutti.
Open it.
Familiar handwriting lines the inside of the card. Looped, round letters in a woman's hand. A young woman in her 20s. There is care, effort, and a smile, you think. Although that is not something you can read from someone's handwriting.
What the fuck?
Harry, it begins. You're already reading. I wanted to write you a letter so you can read it when you wake up. Maybe it will make you happy. Throw it away, please.
Keep reading.
Your hand shakes holding the card. Every morning when I step out and you're asleep behind me, it says, I find a little piece of sadness in me. I carry it in my chest, down Voyager Road. Every step I take, it grows. By the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me entirely. I step onto the light rail and look back. Sparks fall from the bow collector. I know it will be like this until late afternoon, when I get off the 42 and walk back to you.
Keep reading.
You. Every step I take will get lighter. It almost makes me run. Sometimes I do. I can't believe I met you. I can't believe the happiness I feel with you. You have a vast, vast soul, and I will always, always, always come back to it.
Keep reading.
Kisses, kisses, kisses. You feel the air sucked out of your lungs and the blood sucked out of your head. Everything around you gets dark. Small white dots appear. You feel the ledger slip from your hand. No, hold on.
Hold on.
To what? There's nothing.
Detective, is everything all right?
Fall sideways. We did it. We beat the game. Everybody, I beat Disco Elysium. We did it. Incredible game. Begin.
There is nothing. Again.
Just lie there passed out. Thank you, Bear. Thank you for the raid. Nothing?
Nothing sad, brother. No treachery, just blackout.
Just lie there passed out.
Well, almost nothing. There is the ground below you. That's still there. And the small light that's on, fluttering, somewhere in the basal ganglia.
Ah! The good old PG. The BG.
That's me. Blue eyes, that's me.
And who is that?
Who was what?
He speaks of the sickening longing, the unwell emotion. Even in the darkness, he's grasping for it. Still trying to hold on to the great sorrows slipping in the water. Slimy.
I distinctly remember making a joke about the limbic system sounding like salad fingers, right? Would I be amiss to... No? Too much? Alright, too much. Okay. Yeah, that's the stuff.
Here in the paleo-mammalian cortex, we call it the shadow. Because it's always there.
Tell him. Tell him.
Ah, yes. In the olfactory system, they call it the apricot chewing gum scented one. It's unhealthy of them to linger on it so. But as they say, what do you do?
It smelled so nice.
It didn't smell nice. It smelled like betrayal.
So my name appears to be Harry?
Your name is fuck all.
It certainly ain't Harry.
Then what is it?
Your name is passed out on the ground, dragged around by one of the other evil apes. They're taking you somewhere.
The X something?
Bloated corpse of the past resurfacing.
No, it was beautiful.
Beautiful. Believe me, stupid ape. Its lack of beauty was not the problem.
Where is Voyager Road?
There is no Voyager Road. There are no roads, no houses, no lights in the windows. It's all on pause.
Enough. Just lie there motionless.
You think they would let you? Until you disintegrate into biomolecules? No. Someone is breathing on your face now, inspecting your pupils, stupid idiot.
What is that? It's cold.
Yes, they're pouring something on you. It's
Oh
in
no! They're pissing on me! I'm getting pissed on! No! 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 Not again! Not again!
It's delicious.
Oh, Jesus Christ! What the fuck? Bro! I'm trying to do a bit here. What the fuck? And that's my Disco Elysium run, everybody. That's my Disco Elysium run. It ends the way that it started. The piss joke.
Glowing lights on a dashboard emerge out of nothingness.
Alright. Where am I?
In the upholstered cabin of Lieutenant Kitsuragi's motor carriage, seated in the driver's basket. The air is thick with leatherworks and heavy fuel oil. Cold water runs down your chin.
Drink. Water.
No, I don't want to.
There is no use arguing with me. You will die if you don't. Drink.
There really is no use arguing with him. This is him exerting the reserves of authority he usually withholds. You can't even try to resist. All you can do is...
Drink.
The water is cold, silvery, the stuff of life itself, as it pours down your parched throat. The pounding in your head recedes. The darkness parts.
Wait, did I not die? Didn't someone say, like, you have to save because you're gonna fucking die? Did I not die?
Drink. You haven't drunk water in 2 days. Did you know the human body is not made to survive on alcohol alone? You need a secondary form of hydration.
You rebooted? It appears you survived.
With greedy gulps, you down half a liter of cold water. Some of it spills on the driver's seat. The lieutenant pays no heed to it.
What happened?
I should ask you the same.
You were reading your paperwork. Then you passed out. I carried you to my kinema to take you to a hospital. Then you came to.
How long was I out?
10 minutes, maybe.
I came into contact with the burnt out ruins of my past, Lieutenant.
That does sometimes happen.
Ledger of failure and hatred? Holy shit. That sounds so my speed.
He replies with such understanding, it's as if the burnt-out ruins of the past were an occupational hazard. Athlete's foot for cops.
Okay.
You dropped these. Are you okay to proceed?
Let's solve the case.
Good.
The Ledger of Failure and Hatred is a special item that can be used both as an interactable and a tool equipped in your held slot for skill bonuses. Find it under the Tools tab in your inventory.
The fuck are we looking at? Holy shit. -2 authority. +1 Inland Empire, +1 empathy. I have no authority. I have no authority. Okay. I want to read my bullshit thing. Authorityless behavior.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio mic.
I have something here we could sell.
Transporting closure. Regular people just call it the cage.
How do I turn on the headlights?
All right. Ready? I turn, you press start. It's next to the preheater.
The dashboard lights up with orange glow. The rounds per minute gauge jumps, and the
Oh
gauge
shit.
Grease Canadian comes to life with a whiny growl.
Holy shit.
Like a leopard waking from its sleep. Yawning and roaring at the
King of the
same
jungle.
time.
Jungle. Ferocious but still social. The leopard.
The lights unfold with a little click, casting electrical.
There you go. I'll turn them off from the remote once you're done. We just need to stand in front of the machine now.
As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. A street grid and the veins of a great river.
There she is. Revachol West.
Okay.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro-perforations.
Look at the street grid.
The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Kanema's headlights.
Wait, look around you.
A rat brazenly darts past you and disappears amongst the stopped lorries. In the distance, a child somewhere shrieks. A woman reprimands her in a voice no quieter than the child's cry. In the middle of a broken plaza, in a cone of light, barely visible in the daytime, two men, one slim, the other sturdy. They are on the city stage, but only one of them knows his lines.
What the fuck?
Ah, Martinez.
Where are we on this?
Let me see. Right here.
Seems like a shithole. I'm sure I've seen worse.
Oh yes. Coal City. Le Royaume. The burnt-out quarter.
All of them worse than here.
Look at the perforations.
There are many of them, and they are divided into 3 separate rows.
Tally up the different rows.
The first row has 18 dots.
What about the next one?
The next is the longest. It runs all the way around the border, and then some.
Count them.
You count 216 perforations. Considering that nice, large number, a wave of pride washes over you.
Is that how many
Though you
cases
can't
I've
say
solved?
why, precisely.
What about the
The
last
last
row?
row has 3 perforations.
3?
That's it.
Hey Kim, what do all these holes mean?
Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do. Let's take a look.
Alpha male officers who are proud of their numbers often do. It's meant.
The first row represents your years of service. 18 years. Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered?
Got drunk like a megastar? I walked the land telling whores and liars to the end to come. There are 9,855 days remaining I was a hobo and I lived under a boat. Probably some boring office job, same as everybody else. I feel like I just went around apologizing all the time. Do you really think I have any idea? Hold on. Hold on. I'm going from the heart, right? Here's the thing. There's always like a funny answer, and it's so tempting to always go for the funny answer, but I'm kind of invested now, right? Kind of invested. So unless it's like a really good answer, I think I'm just gonna go with my heart, right? And my heart says probably a boring office job. And I like the word probably, right? Because probably means like, it's still like, oh, I don't know, because I've got the, you know? You're invested in the funny answer. Yeah. Okay, thank you for the raid. We're doing more Disco Elysium today. It's an awesome buff. I feel like I just went around apologizing all the time. I do tend to do that. I do feel like I did that. Go with your heart.
Maybe you were a diplomat or in PR. Doesn't matter, I suppose. Let's move on, shall we?
Yeah.
This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases. Closed is good. It means finished. You've got, let's see... Wow, more than 200.
Is that a lot?
It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers.
I don't think I can ever re-become this person. What's the last number? I used to be good. That's in Solus, I guess. What's the last number?
Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 perforations there.
I'm gonna... Well, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Can I... Maybe I lose my gun on purpose, right? I'm starting to think that, like, maybe I never had one to begin with. I'm like some kind of Giga Chad cop that just, like, doesn't carry a gun around. And when I have to kill someone, I use my overwhelming physical strength, right? What do you think? Keep coping? Fuck. I'm like Columbo, exactly. Hobo power. Copium. So I'm a killer.
For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock Quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way. There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident. But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for.
How do you handle the string?
Everyone has their own method of coping. Some more effective, or self-destructive than others.
I'm of two minds. He's either a savant that accidentally solves crimes or a super Confucian-style genius that wins without trying. I'm starting to get a picture of our boy. I think he had a waifu. And his waifu left him because he was like a career man and he was like over focusing on his case. And then like it might have been recent and he just had a mental breakdown. Because he put everything into his job and then, like, his waifu left him, right? Amnesia is probably, like, after she left him, right? Definitely ex-wife, right? That sounds very plausible. Yeah.
Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies.
Like what?
Oh, this and that. Let's not get into it now.
Maybe I should find a hobby.
Why not gardening? You've already got the gloves.
Have you ever killed anyone?
Yes.
Declining to elaborate. Maybe I should pour one out for the boys? No?
If you want to pour out the booze you've been carrying around on duty, I'm certainly not going to stop you.
Pour it out on the ground.
A dark pool of cheap wine appears at your feet. It shimmers in the lights of the Kanema.
I will make it okay with the power of rock and roll. I'm sorry for killing you. Even if you deserved it, even if any one of these 3 people deserved it, I'm sorry. It's just fucked up. Even if you deserve it.
Very noble of you. Are we done here?
Yeah, thanks for this.
The lieutenant nods.
Alright, let's go.
Right. I'll go turn off the lights.
You can now see your statistics on your journal page, to the right of the task description.
And Kim, thank you for not asking me to put my pants on. That's like an instant, oh, we'll never be close, right? Do you guys do that too? You have like a deal breaker. Like you could still be civil, you could still be acquaintances and coworkers, but you'll never be friends. For me, the second someone even like light-handedly is like, hey, maybe you should put on pants, it's just like, oh, we could never be friends. Okay. Understood. Okay. What do I do? What do I even fucking do? In the day. End of the day debrief. Find the smoker on the balcony. Who's in the union box? Pale without Kim. Put the clothes in the trash. I can't be friends with filthy, pantsless co-workers. For me, the deal breaker is not wearing pants. For me, it's someone who doesn't like Gurren Lagann. I love Gurren Lagann. Or Metal Gear Rising. I love any Metal Gear game. I loved it when they were trying to be serious, and I loved it when it turned into like a meme. They're both good. Nazis for me? Yeah, I mean, yeah, fuck that. Like your freak flag fly. I stream in my boxers. Okay. What do we do? Alright, I'm gonna love with you. I might rely on chat for help. And I know you Disco Elysium chats are gonna be like, cheater! Cheater! You're a cheater! You're a cheater! I want to pay for my room, but I do not want to rely on those sick, nasty rims that Kim confiscated. What's the easiest and quickest way? Do you sell the bottles at the store? I'm pretty sure I don't. There's always sex work. I'm gonna end you. It's closed. Do you have $120 in bottles? There's a guy in a crate. I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. No. Kim is chill about it. Go to the docks and go hobo cop. You have 1 skill point? I don't think I do. Oh, I do. Alright. Go ask Joyce. I bet you have $120 in boy. Oh, hold on. The wild. Okay. You can't raise volition. I hate everything. Why is my psyche so weak? What is going on? Do I need to take drugs? Sorry, Green Man, at this point you'll have to swallow your pride and accept Kim's help. You didn't buy it. He said stat negative? I don't know. Take drugs? River of filth? The ledger lets you find people now. Can you get money from guard? I feel like I'm getting... You know what? Let's try it. Drugs are bad, okay? Drugs are bad, okay? Joyce is still at the docks, but I think it's locked until I raise Volition, and Volition is locked because I chose like a caricature of human failure. Alright, where's my ledger? Oh, I'm holding it.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board, with the permeables
Smell
drawn
the
inside.
ledger.
It's barely held together by a clip, then made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Right, put it away. Put it away. Can I find your ass? We save.
Can I help you?
So about that money I owe.
Yes. Have you got it?
How much do I owe you?
A lot. For the drinks and broken window, 70 real.
Maybe we could come to some sort of arrangement.
Does that arrangement include you paying me what we already agreed you owe me?
I'll pay you tomorrow.
As a police officer, you must understand that I cannot take you at your word without evidence.
Okay.
Evidence being money. You can't stay here without money. Not until you bring me the money.
Okay. I might have something in my...
Oh, Lieutenant, we're done here.
Okay. We'll go back to Joyce and try to figure it out. If not. Just sell the spinners. It's not that big. Listen, man. It's a... He didn't learn race. Oh, it's snowing. I'm pretty sure Joyce has gone to sleep. No, she's still here.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with at this late hour?
It's night. Don't you ever sleep?
Matter of fact, I don't.
What the fuck? That's good. Why is that?
I have a medical condition of my own. Nothing unusual, though. I'm old, you see.
No, you're not. You look young. We gotta butter her up so she pays our tab for us, right?
Thank you. I do what I can to remain presentable. Now, ask me some questions.
I'm
It'll
like
help us pass the night.
I'm literally begging you, please. Please. I'll wash your boat. I'll wash your boat. Talk more about the wild pine. Do I? Okay.
What we do.
There was a touch of discomfort there. She wants to merely represent.
What do they do?
Pine's core competence, and that is that.
The Wild Pines Group is one of the original Revacholian Indo-tribes.
How much
companies awarded royal monopolies by the king, the suzerain
Hello,
himself,
Bumblebee girl. I'm doing good.
centuries ago. The
It's a
king
really good
is
game.
long gone, but several of the Indo-tribes remain.
But I keep getting fucking destroyed.
I'm not at liberty to discuss the company balance sheet, but I can tell you that last year, the company booked more than 20 billion real in revenue.
The money I owe is so much less than that. Oh!
Yes, past a certain point, numbers begin to seem imaginary. but they are quite real for the 72,000 employees who depend on Wild Pines for their paychecks. A conglomerate the size of Wild Pines is like a shark. If it stops moving and growing, it will die. Then what becomes of those 72,000 families? It is a tremendous responsibility.
Where do they get those
They
billions?
started as an exploration and cargo fleet conducting trade between the Samaran and Insulindian Easterlers 250 years ago, when Pine ships explored the South Seminese and charted Lormantanga on behalf of the suzerain. Centuries of care, deliberation, and madness have gone into this endeavor. Vessels pass through the great unrest to re-emerge with apricots in tow. The logic of the system is totalizing. It's taken everything from its employees to build it.
What is this huge system on places like this?
You mean aside from being the terminal's legal owners, who are responsible for moving 8% of the world's cargo?
8% of all cargo in the world.
There are no minor cogs in the system. Each terminal must be accounted for, lest the entire system break. Every hiccup in such a system means thousands lose their jobs, the world over. I'm here to assure that doesn't happen.
Okay. If I fuck this up, we'll sell those rims, okay? Did someone say billions? In favor of save scumming this one. Please save. Alright, we'll save. We've saved, okay? Brandon, stop being dumb. Listen, Communard. Asking me to stop being dumb is like asking a butterfly to stop being cute, okay? It's not gonna happen. I appreciate that you're trying to look out after me, but don't ask for the impossible, okay? Brandon, become dumber? Done. Absolutely done.
You're back. Good.
Give me money.
What can I help you with?
Give me all of the money that you have. It sounds like I'm robbing her.
Voila, you're doing it.
Can I have some money, ma'am? You seem rich. Can I have some money? Help me! Help me! I'm poor! I need money to keep living!
Ah, yes, of course. I'm sad to hear that. How much do you need?
I need 70 real.
That's a reasonable sum. Not too small, not fantastically large.
She removes a few notes and hands them to you. The paper is cold and oily to the touch.
Good. We won't be needing to go to Makinema then.
There must be about 200 real in that zip bag. Maybe a little less. Plus some change at the bottom.
So, I hope I didn't just bribe you, officer. It may not be technically illegal under the Emergency Act, but still.
I'm still trying to get my head around this old money concept. You're really just helping me out. You bribed me, alright. I'm your little peon now. Oh, I'm your little peon now. Give me 1 sub, and I'll be your little peon now. 1 sub. Just 1. Just a little. Just a crumb. Nothing? Something toes. Brandon, I'm going to hit you.
You're right, man, that donations are permitted under the Emergency Act, unseemly as it may be, as long as they are properly logged with the precinct.
Which he most certainly will do. Now, how else can I help the RCM today, besides supplementing its salaries?
Thank you. That's all for now. Oh, God. Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh. We're no longer homeless. Get bribed, idiot. Can you go see the smoker at this hour? Oh, I guess that's true. Should I do that? I want to do No. I'll pay that idiot first. Now go and take a shower. I need to take a shower, bro.
Can I help you?
So about that money I owe.
Have you got it?
I got your money. Fucker.
Well?
Slam the bills down on the counter. Here it is. Sorry for the trouble. Here's 70 real. Here. Sorry for the trouble.
Great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered. If you continue to stay here, I just ask that you please pay your nightly bill in advance starting tomorrow.
Oh no! We have to pay again? I thought you just pay once and you never have to pay it again. Kill him now. Brandon, just kill him.
The electronic lock to your room has been disabled till 9 p.m. tomorrow. Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow. 20 real per night.
I could do 20. Truly rent-seeking behavior.
I'll take a room here too.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you?
You fucking fuck! How could you fucking say that to my face? You fucking fuck! How dare you fucking say that while I'm still standing here after I gave you 70 real? I will hit you so hard, you'll have a chin. You fucking piece of... Oh, I am infuriated right now. Goodbye.
Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your Copo type.
What the heck is it? What?
Yes. Guess what's yours?
What? I'm kind of hoping I'm a superstar cop.
That is only a ludicrous daydream. Guess again. You're the...
Cool cop?
No, you're the sorry cop. The cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official then, shall we?
Opt in! You know what? Actually, I'm not sorry. I changed my fucking mind. Fucking they should be sorry, man. Shouldn't the other cop types be jealous?
What? Jealous of the sorry cop? I think they'll be fine. Don't worry. They'll be super fine. It'll be totally okay. You can dual Copo type from sorry to anything.
Fucking they should be sorry.
Yes. Impotent rage and lamentation. Let's wrap it up.
Oh shit. Impotent rage? This game literally knows who I am. How? I'm sorry.
Of course you are. It's okay. See if you can get something out of this, like info. Or maybe every time you say you're sorry, you get $1 million. That won't happen.
Fuck. Alright, Kim. Let's have our little chat.
This is the door to the room.
Oh,
you
shit.
Redecorated.
Uh-oh.
Just a moment.
Oh, yeah.
You had some questions earlier, I believe. And besides, we should discuss our progress on the investigation. Let's go out to the balcony.
Oh, understood. Sorry about all the
The air
sorries.
outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum. Then,
Where shall we begin? We should talk about the investigation, first and foremost. But I also remember you wanting to discuss the RCM?
I didn't know that you smoked.
I have a cigarette every night when I go over my notes. It's something of a ritual.
oh man, he looks so devastatingly cool with that.
I like electrochemistry. I think I might want to pick up smoking. How did you get so cool, Kim?
You mean this? This isn't cool. It's an unnecessary trial of will and unhealthy.
Keeping the habit within the parameters he's given himself takes a lot of focus. It would be easier to simply quit. Yet, were he to quit, he would lose the cool factor. This man relishes his cool quite a bit, below it all.
I think I might want to pick up smoking. Do you have any more cigarettes?
I apologize, but I only brought one with me. I have exactly one cigarette every night while going over my notes.
Alright then, the debrief. Alright then, keep your secrets.
Yes, it's been a long and eventful day.
How do you think today went?
Well, we inspected the victim's body, so that's good. It was not easily approachable in that state, but we did it. I would say our initial inspection was very thorough, and we have solid leads to follow up on.
Okay.
Then you shot the body down, which was quite the shot.
I was inspired by your confidence in me.
I admit I wasn't sure whether I should give you the gun, but I'm glad I did. Your shot enabled us to perform a field autopsy on the victim. We found some things we can really work with. Moreover, you found that the hanged man wasn't just hanged, he was also shot. That was some excellent detective work. And you managed to locate and pull out the bullet, so we can get ballistics, make up the gun. All this is invaluable.
Yeah, I'm a professional.
The rest is up to the boys in processing. Maybe they will surprise us by doing their job for once, but I wouldn't count on it. There's still work to be done at the crime scene, however. We mustn't forget that. Now for the interviews.
I know how important communicate. No. I love doing interviews. No. The initial interviews, that's when we talk to some people. I wish we didn't have to do any of the interviews. People are treacherous. Well.
But despite your misanthropy, we conducted an interview with Everard Clare. No small task.
Okay.
He wasn't particularly forthcoming with useful information, however.
He's not saying much on the matter because he thinks you could have gotten more out of Everard.
He's a tough cookie, that one. I'm sure I can get him to tell us more. I'm a little intimidated by him, honestly. He has stuff on me. He's a tough cookie.
Claire also helped you, how should I say, remember your name? That's a relief.
I want a different name. One that I haven't ruined yet.
You can look into the process of changing your name after we finish this investigation. We talked to Joyce, Monsieur, but didn't get any information from her. I have a feeling Joyce knows how dangerous the situation really is. We have to get her to talk to us.
Okay.
If Kim is emphasizing something this much, it really must be important.
Okay.
Above all, though, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run a lot. Is that a standard Precinct 41 practice?
Jamrock Shuffle. I don't like to waste time. I'm training for the long distance run, trying to raise money for charity. That's what we roll in Precinct 41. I don't know why I do the things that I do. This one speaks to me. I feel like you guys, my homies, you guys are always like, why are you like this? Somebody stop him. Why are you like this? It's like, I don't know how to answer that question. I don't know why I do the things that I do. I just do it.
All right, but, and forgive me, this is just something I have to ask. If you have shoes, then why aren't you wearing them?
I'm not wearing shoes. Did I take my shoes off? Did I take my shoes off? You're naked from the waist down. This is part of my penance.
Suit yourself. But you should probably consider wearing them anyway.
What are our powers
They're
exactly?
quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offenses, in accordance with an interdepartmental schedule.
Wouldn't that be an easy power to abuse?
Yes, although indirectly, as citizens can always request records from their local station.
Okay.
Officers of the RCM have been known to take bribes of less than the prescribed fine amount. It undermines trust in the RCM.
Okay. What else?
We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station cold sleep. It prevents confusion and overcrowding.
How can you be certain that the arrestee will show up?
You can't. Those who don't show up become fugitives, though, and have fewer legal rights when they are eventually caught. It's about power projection. Thus far, they seem to mostly show up.
And if someone resists?
As you may have gathered from the fact that we are expected to carry a record of our kills, like the one in your watermarks, we are permitted to use whatever force is necessary, and strongly admonished not to abuse that power.
I had to take a work call, so I missed random spells of dementia. I am a lot of things. I'm definitely unhinged. I definitely have a lot of weird fetishes, but I am not demented, and I resent the fact that you are implying that I am demented. All right? You're literally a ball. Well, you got me there. You got me there. What happens to people that we can...
We don't convict. We arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Couron and La Delta. The prosecution works off our testimonies and records, which is why it's paramount to keep them.
Ah. Who makes all these
The
rules?
coalition government, and the moral intern more broadly.
Okay, what fetishes? Don't worry about it. I'll tell you when you're older, okay? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'll tell you all when you're older.
The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order. No more, no less. Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Revachol or the coalition government founded the RCM.
Let's say it was the citizens.
Be sentimental if you like. Either way, the moral intern leases us the right to keep the peace in this city, and they will take it away if we misuse it.
Or if they think you do.
Devious. The moral intern, what is that?
The Moralist International are the world's largest political organization. You know who they are. They have been running this place after the revolution failed.
If I didn't know, how would you describe them? I really don't know. That's how bad it is in here.
They're a union of center-left and center-right parties across the Real Belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP, EPIS, most intergovernmental organizations in the world.
What do they believe in?
What do they believe in? They are DeLoreans.
The time travel machine, the DeLorean!
Set forth by Her Innocence Dolores Day 4 centuries ago. Others say they are just technocrats.
Those others say they continue the humanist project set forth by Dolores Day.
What is their symbol?
Interesting question. It's a blue forget-me-not. Their motto is love, compassion, self-discipline. I think you can gauge what they want you to think of them from that.
Something kind and usual.
Huh.
Something almost self-explanatory.
Okay.
Something like the dark blue, serious color of the early night sky above.
Who is Dolores Day?
The historic figure? The author of the modern age? You will have to look elsewhere for opinions. The subject of humanism is too abstract for me.
What do you think of them?
The moral intern are a fact. I try not to have opinions on facts until they change. And it doesn't look like that's about to happen.
I have an opinion on the moral intern.
Do you?
They've done an awful job. Definitely this. We're stooges of the world's biggest bougie organization. Protecting bougie rights. What the fuck? On the second that I don't know, they're doing an awful job.
We are in what is called the twilight of international law. The laws we claim to enforce come from the MI. Without them, we are simply vigilantes.
Maybe we should make our own law, Kim. We've got four, presumably we have 4 pairs of balls and 1 gun between us. Why don't we make our own laws? Wait, we don't have 4 pairs of balls. We have 2 pairs of balls. I pull out like 2 extra severed pairs of balls. Kim is like 4 pairs, excuse me. And then I pull out 2 severed pairs. And he just turns around and walks away. Oh. Yeah, vigilante sounds bad.
Sadly, it is what we already are to the people of Martinez. Most of them, at least, especially the Union. Vigilantes. I expect our job here to prove quite challenging.
The lights of the orphan district are reflected in his glasses. The red and golden orbs of the motorway sliding like pearls on a string.
Oh, this
from
is
east to west as Revachol commutes back to the suburbs. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Monday is over.
There's a good question right here. Would you rather have 2 dicks and 1 ball, or 3 dicks but no balls? I think I would rather have 2 dicks and 1 ball. I'm like all about diversifying, right? Hold on, shut up a second, shut up. You don't want to put all of your dicks in one basket. All right? This is a little bit of like old man wisdom for you. You got to diversify. Do not put all of your dicks in one basket, okay? Is that a good question? Anyways, say nothing, just look into the night.
The dying lights of the city shimmer below.
Finally, you can achieve propeller status.
They pass on his lenses. The lieutenant looks at his slim cigarette, contemplating the next drag. An aerostatic passes overhead, the whiskers of its floodlights on the ground below. Kitsuragi's glasses light up as he looks to the sky. 2 glowing circles.
They really don't like us here. And the mouth on that kid, Kuno. It's different in Jamrock, in the GRIH.
Why are they like this?
It's our fault for leaving this place to the dogs, to the Union, to the company, not daring to come here more often. It's like I told you, this place is an orphan, fallen between the cracks.
And Jamrock and the GRIH?
We run this city. West of the river is RCM land. It's incredibly hard. Human beings are... But we are in control, and it's worth it. The organization works, our systems work. If they didn't, the city would disintegrate.
I hope our investigation will help improve the situation, at least do some
Me
good.
too. But I wouldn't count on any drastic changes in our lifetimes.
Alright.
He is very tired, but the dark circles under his eyes make him look younger, not older.
Thank you for this.
Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
We paid the freaking idiot. Okay. End. Wouldn't it? Because I think like, if I remember correctly, I started the game like, I started the game in like doggy style pose, like right here, right? Like butt naked. You said how I sleep. Go shower? Fine. How do I shower?
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. It's barely covered in steam anymore. It's your face in the mirror, adorned with the expression.
Attempt to stop the expression. No more steam. Electrochemistry. Dig deep and locate the source of the expression. Yeah. Encyclopedia? No. Electrochemistry is like a solid maybe. Where's electrochemistry? Electrochemistry. Go to party planet. Love and be loved by drugs. Maybe. Maybe. Being good at drugs? I'll never tell. Head down, ass up. Alright, how do I shower? Save my... Here we go.
This is not the cleanest bathtub in the world, but it's cleaner than you are, right? That soap scum smell. It smells like life, at least compared to you.
Run yourself a bath.
The bathtub slowly fills with water. The water beckons.
Close your eyes and submerge.
The water is only lukewarm, but still comforting, like amniotic fluid. A few beer cans are bobbing up and down along your flanks, like sad duckies.
Take the beer cans out.
Now you are alone with your thoughts in the tub.
Put the beer cans in my hobo can and bottle collecting bag so that I could sell my those beer cans. Anything left in the cans? No. Imagine something.
You see the corpse. You can still smell the cadaver on you. It's going to take more than one bath to get rid of that stench.
It's ripe. I love it.
Then, houses along a narrow street. A video rental. Darkness on the planet's curvature.
Linger in the tub a little bit.
Your fingers grow pale and are covered with tiny whirls as the water cools.
Get out.
The waterline recedes as you stand. You are cold now. Your clothes stick to your still moist skin.
I can sleep, I guess. Bottle the water. Alright. I want to keep this stupid look on my face, alright? Does this man not have a towel? I've done... Alright. So you get out of the shower or the bath and you have no towel. There's only three choices, right? The first is you go butt naked and dripping to find a towel. The second is that you try to use old clothing or a bath mat. You try to you try to basically MacGyver something to dry yourself off. And the third one is you shake yourself like a heckin' stinky doggo. You know what I'm talking about? You go and you try to like shake yourself like a heckin' doggo. What's your 1, 2, 3? Dry yourself on a dog. 3. Sit on the toilet sadly. Heckin' stinky doggo. Option 4, hair dryer. 2, 1, 1, 1. 3, then 1. I try to use my dirty clothing to dry myself, and like half the time I do that, I accidentally dry myself with the clean clothing that I bring to put on, and so I create two dirty pieces of clothing and I'm still butt naked. Have you guys ever done that? This is a bit, right? You own towels, right? Anyway, all right, let's get some sleep.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
Crawling. Day one.
The sheets feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin.
The last horse
bed
has finally
sags
crossed the
beneath your
finish
weight
line.
as you stretch out and finally close your eyes.
I am probably the worst Disco Elysium player in the history of this game, but I think as long as I'm having fun and I enjoy the game, then I'm winning, right? And I think this is like a 10 out of 10 game. I do think it's probably not a streaming game.
Sleep. And then sleep doesn't come.
Why?
Maybe it's the bed's fault.
Roll over to the other side.
It's a little better. Colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind. Part of you is still trying to solve the case, isn't it?
No more thoughts. Fall asleep now. Who killed him?
Something to do with, what was it that the lieutenant said? Union? And it's gone again. Your thoughts lost between the slowing brain waves.
What describes your place? Really messy or void of possessions? I basically no possessions. If I could stream in a cardboard box, I wouldn't bother like renting an apartment. That's all I'm saying. No more thoughts.
Your breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you until your eyelids twitch in your sleep and images start forming.
Is that it? No, homie, you're unironically playing well. It's not really a game that you can play well or bad, but if you found the bullet and ledger on day one, that's good. Okay, thank you. What the fuck? What time is it? Oh, I'm dreaming. Ah, I'm dreaming. Understood. Oh shit! I'm wearing pants. That's the worst nightmare that I could even... No. I ain't touching that with a 10-foot pole. Absolutely not. Time for an 11-foot pole. It's just symbolic. My father always told me I would one day be a filthy pants wearer. My father was right. No, Dad, you're wrong. I'm based and pantsless. I'll never be like you. I won't be a filthy pants wearer. It's over. It's over.
Do you remember the scent of your childhood?
What the fuck? I remember nothing.
Do you remember your wife's hand on your face?
I did have a wife. I fucking knew it. I knew it. That like letter, that's waifu like letter, right? That's waifu core right there. The savior of the broken, the